What's up, guys? Last day of January 2025. It's like the fourth attempt I've made at trying to make this video. I think I'm going to succeed this time. Got the blinds open so you guys can see it's pitch black outside. 3:38 a.m. here in Honolulu. Yeah, hopefully nobody comes up and slams their face against my window. Be pretty freaked out because it's all fenced in anyways, but we would experience that together, I guess. Guys, today's video is going to be about two things. It's going to be about the box chain. Why box chains are important. Where do they lie within the round chains? Well, there are square box chains too, but you know, Francos are kind of, people think, oh, well, if I'm going to put a pendant on a chain, I'll get a Franco or a rope, and depending on what pendant or maybe a solitaire gemstone or diamond that you're putting on there, it won't weigh very much, the pendant or diamond or whatever. So therefore it just sits here like this instead of having that pull, you know, that little V pull. Second thing is, this chain that we're going to be showing is, we have regular box chains, my wife does. We have a couple of them that are adjustable, and we're going to get to that, and it's like why you may want an adjustable chain. Actually sold one this morning to somebody in the Tried Truth group. Shout out to you, Mr. Villa. You know who you are, and I appreciate doing business with you. And actually, this is going to be the same exact chain that I'm sending out to him today. This is mine. I've got one, and then we had another one, and my wife decided that she would rather have something else. She hadn't been wearing this for a different gemstone that she has, so we got that, and she told me to sell this. So shout out to you, buddy. I hope you like that. If you do end up watching this video, I hope it's informative. I do want to start off by saying, I know everybody's doesn't have religion and stuff like that, but my prayers are definitely for the people who, you know, we've talked about California wildfires and stuff. Well, I know people lose their lives every day, but just the tragedy that happened and with the helicopter and the airplane coming from Wichita, Kansas. Man, there are kids on there, and I mean, women. I saw the interview with the gentleman sitting in the airport saying that his message, or his wife texted him saying that she was getting ready to land in about 20 minutes. I'm only assuming from being on planes before that the captain probably just said we'll be landing at so-and-so Reagan Airport in 20 minutes. And so everybody's probably texting, hey, you know, because they want to get home. They're tired, you know, they've been on an airplane. I can't imagine. And then to speak on the interview, the guy just said, you know, I'm just hoping they're pulling her out of the water right now as we speak, and I can't imagine. And he was just numb. You could just tell he was numb. And if you have a significant other or somebody that you love, guys, maybe today is an extra good day to just give them a really big hug or just let them know that you love them, okay? I got a lot of comments. Guys, there's been a lot going on, like emotionally in my life. It's nothing bad. It's just, this January is with my mom's birthday. It was my parents' anniversary. I found out some stuff about my former home. Just everything's kind of like, you know, and so I always try to write back to you guys on your comments, because it's so important. This is what it's all about. And I feel like I've let some of you guys maybe down a little bit. If you ask questions because you're getting ready to buy something or you're really interested, that's the whole reason I do this, is to try to make sure you don't buy a 5mm when you wanted a 6, or maybe you were really looking for something thinner and you got something too thick and now your pendant won't fit on it. And it's just, It's not just about, even if you get a full refund, it's just a hassle, and it stresses you out. So that's what I wanted to do. But I know that I made videos more often. I know they've slowed down. That doesn't mean that I don't love you guys. I'm at 130 subscribers. That is amazing to me. I remember when I had 13. Well, I remember I had less than that, but 13 is one of my favorite numbers. I was just like, wow, cool, man. 34,000 views. And since we really started doing this, and at the beginning of football season is when we did it. By the way, Super Bowl, who you got? The Chiefs or the other guys? You guys know I'm a Cowboys fan, so I cannot root for the Eagles. I will not root for the Eagles. Okay, go KC. As for the refs, I'm just going to tell you guys right now, settle down, simmer down. Cowboys fans, we all remember when we were really good, it was Jerry's paying the refs, Jerry's paying the refs. Well, he didn't run out of money. They're the most expensive franchise in the world of anything. Then it was the Patriots and Patriots and Patriots and Patriots in the system. The good ones are always going to find an advantage to take a way to take advantage of every single opportunity. You don't leave things to opportunity, you seize them. So if someone does that to you and you're close to the sideline, if you fall down, let everybody in the world call you a sissy or whatever, a flopper. But if you get that call, they're going to call you a champion. I'm sorry. You do not leave anything to chance. And as for officiating, guys, there's 31 other teams. They're not going to let the Chiefs just run around and pay the refs. And I mean, Kincaid dropped the ball. It was right there in his freaking arms. I know it's a hard catch, but you're getting paid to do it. I've always, even when the calls have gone against us, or me, I say us, but me on a team or anything, I've always just been like, it's our fault for leaving it so damn close. Don't leave it to the opportunity of the ref or anybody to change your destiny of the game. Seize it, take a hold of it, and run with it. And if they call something stupid, it ain't gonna matter because you're up by 20. But anyways, guys, we've rambled on. So what I want to show you guys today, box chain. So box chains are kind of like a Franco, except they don't weigh as much. And this is solid, so it's solid gold. But let me give you an example. This is a 1 millimeter, okay, 26 inches, weighs 4.18. Where I'm not sure what a Franco would weigh, but I know it's more than that, probably 10 to 15 grams. Solitaire chain, especially thinner, Franco all day long, because it would be more durable. It's going to be stronger. If you were wearing a standard size, this is a standard, by the way. And generally, the rules of pendants and chains are don't wear a pendant that's heavier than your chain, because over time it can do damage, kind of pull the lobster clasp. Just, it's, if they're close, I've never had a problem. But don't be wearing a 30 gram or on an 11 gram chain, guys. You will have a problem. So I don't have one on me here, but a solitaire pendant or a diamond or a gemstone or anything like that, when you put that on a Franco, it is just going to, like I talked about earlier, it's just going to kind of chill there, because it just doesn't weigh very much. So when you get something like this that weighs 4.18, and then you put a pendant on it that weighs 3 or whatever, it does go ahead and pull down into a V, and it looks really nice. Francos, I mean, a 1 millimeter is a 1 millimeter, right? I mean, a 1 millimeter Franco is going to be a 1 millimeter box. Now, sometimes, when we're talking about round chains, they look bigger than flat links, but just when it comes to that, guys, that's a great reason why you would want a box chain. That's why my wife wanted the box chain, because the Franco is just, it's heavier, so therefore when you wear a solitaire, diamond or gemstone, or just a light pendant, something, it's going to lay more proper and it's going to look a little better. Now, like I said, if you're not going to ever put anything on it and you're just wanting a thin, I like thin chains too, guys. I'm thinking about getting a real thin one just to put on. I do. I think they look classy. They look good. You're not trying too hard. I like thick chains too. It just depends. But you know, that Franco, if you're just wearing it for that, it's going to actually be stronger, more durable with more gold. So the second thing is, why would you maybe want an adjustable chain? Let me go ahead and put this on. So this one right here is adjustable like this. See this little heart? You take this guy and you pull through this ball. I don't know. See that ball right here? And you pull through and it shortens your chain. So if you pull on it, it makes it shorter, which is crazy. Usually when I pull on it, it makes it longer. Don't report me, guys. Just kidding. And then to get it back out, you just retract it back through the ball here. So let me show you here what this is like. It is Friday. Does anybody have any plans? Okay, for the weekend? There's a bunch of sicknesses and flus and stuff going around where I live, so we got the note yesterday, or call and everything else, that they were canceling school today because of teachers and such. And then I saw on the news today that they're doing it kind of in the whole area. So this is thinner. This is a 24-inch 5mm concave. Is this something that you guys would wear? I've rocked stuff like this, but probably with a thicker chain, but I don't think this necessarily looks bad. And also somebody asked the other day, so 24 and 24. But this is where the adjustables come in, guys. You're sitting here and you're like, oh man, and I'm gonna leave this on for references for a second. I'm like, I wish I had a 24-inch. It's where you go back there and you grab that little heart. And you just kind of pull it to where you want it to be. I kind of went a little higher there, didn't I, guys? There we go. Let's make it about right there. So that would be like your, well, right about there. So that'd be like your 24 and your 24-inch. Want to make it 22 inches? Let's see. Now you've got this 22-inch chain with a 24-inch concave here. I'm actually going to take this off, and I'm just going to show you guys this, and we'll finish up this video. Again, I don't want to, I've tried to take this video. The first time I went through comments, guys, we're at almost 34,000 views. I think the first time I tried to make this video, it was at 31,000 or something, and the camera fell off, and I don't do editing. And then when I picked it up, I hit the button to stop it, and that was like 13 minutes in. And then I tried to do it again, and I was in a jacket, and I came in here and sat on a heating pad with behind my back, and next thing I know, I'm sweating and I'm hot, and we were over. So this chain right here, 22 inches, this is that 26-inch chain, and look, guys, it's snug. So you pull that up there, and maybe even in the day, maybe you're wearing this like this, and it's in the summer, you're getting hot, and these are great for women, again, because if you put something heavy on there, guys, a heavier pendant, it's gonna pull this down probably. But if you just put a diamond on it or something like that, like it's intended for, let's go ahead and make it all the way back to 26. There. If you put it, you know, something small like it's intended for, you're not gonna have any issues. It's great for layering. So like you just saw there, if you this is a standard size Boss Cross, guys. I should have brought the mini in here. It would have been wonderful for this. I didn't. What's the expression? Sue me? Fight me. I think that's what they say now. I don't, maybe. I know there's one of you out there like, I'll fight you. And to that person, I love you, man. So, there's 24 inches right there. That's what, and then give or take. And again, the world's your oyster. 21.5, 22, 23.3 to the third power of y times pi. It doesn't matter. So, but you guys see the thin chain look. I love the thin chain look. I also think it looks great with the small, mini, tiny, whatever. And here it is with the standard. Again, I wouldn't go any bigger than the standard. If you've ever seen the large Boss Cross, it is almost an extra large Boss Cross. There's nothing in between. It comes down to here. It's real big. That would not work with this, guys. But this, and when I mean work with it, I don't mean like necessarily looks, because if you don't like this, then it's not going to work for you. What I mean is, it's not going to pull on anything. It's not going to damage your chain. It's going to pretty much do exactly like you'd like it to do. And so again, you want it way up here because maybe you're wearing a collared shirt. There you go. Maybe you just want a 22 inch, you know, maybe that's your style. Maybe you want it right above this polo sign. And you guys know I've made references before. I try to wear similar clothes when I do these, because that way if I make a video about a 24 inch rope and a video about a 26 inch rope, you guys can be like, oh, well, he's wearing a Jacoji shirt, you know, when it fit here versus here. And 6'4", almost 245 pounds, guys. Again, I'm gonna make this the full length, and that would be 26 inches. So everybody have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and remember, you either run the day or the day runs you. Stay blessed.